General Hospital spoilers reveal that when Dante opened fire on Mason, his only thought was to save Dex. Mason wanted to push Dex down the cliff at that time. If Dante hadn't acted, Dex probably wouldn't be here anymore. Dante did save Dex, but his actions violated police regulations. There is no way the police could have opened fire on civilians like Mason. They only had the right to arrest Mason, not to injure him. Dante will face an investigation by his superiors, who need to determine whether Dante has any other plans with Mason. Perhaps Dante will temporarily stop working at PCPD. He will coordinate with the investigation team to quickly deliver appropriate punishment. Mason actually committed a crime, but Dante had no right to shoot him. Dante's behavior received appreciation from everyone, but according to regulations, he still had to be punished like other cases. Meanwhile, Ava will thank Joss for his assistance in finding her. Perhaps when Ava went missing, Joss was the first to notice her disappearance and inform everyone. Thanks to Joss, the police quickly rescued Ava. Because then, with just a little delay, Ava could very well have died in Mason's hands. Ava confesses to Joss that since she returned to Port Charles, she still hasn't been able to sleep peacefully. She felt like there were other people besides Mason who wanted her dead. She really didn't want to stay in Port Charles any longer. Ava wants to sell Windermere and go to another city. Port Charles is so dangerous that Ava will feel safer when she moves to a new location. At first, Ava really liked this town, but too many things happened to her that made Ava increasingly haunted. Especially after being kidnapped, Ava's determination to leave Port Charles became even stronger. Elsewhere, Trina and Spencer just had a conflict. These two just had a very romantic trip to Paris. Obviously, after this trip, the relationship between Trina and Spencer has progressed very well. But just a few days after arriving in Port Charles, they argued again. Spencer also didn't want things to become too tense, so he took the initiative to leave. I think we both need time to calm down. But then Spencer met Esme again and also had a conflict with her, but Esme didn't argue as fiercely with Spencer as Trina did. Obviously, Esme didn't want Spencer to be angry with her. Esme must know that Spencer and Trina just had a disagreement, and it was a really good opportunity for Esme to be by Spencer's side and comfort him. Spencer was always the person Esme wanted. Even though she knew he and Trina were a couple, Esme never gave up the idea of wanting to flirt with Spencer. Can Esme's goal come true?